This is Nick.
This is Jack.
And this is Robinhood Snacks, digestible financial news.
Nick, I'm coming at you from the land of Ben & Jerry, Burlington, Vermont. Summer '08.
I know what you're thinking. Loved it. I remember we used to get the burritos right off of Church Street.
Nick and I were roommates in summer of '08 in Burlington, Vermont. But we got two fantastic stories. First, Tesla is joining the S&P 500.
And then we got the baby bust messing with diapers nationwide.
Baby boomers, baby bust.
Jack, for our first story, Elon Musk has kind of had a wild week. First, finds out he has COVID.
He's recovering though. He's doing well. Second, his second favorite company, SpaceX, it sent 4 Americans and a Baby Yoda doll to outer space.
Third, turns out Elon just passed Mark Zuckerberg to become the #3 richest human on planet Earth behind Bezos and Gates.
Nick, I want to zoom in on that third one because the reason he got so rich is because he owns 21% of Tesla, his first favorite company.
Must be nice.
And Tesla stock soared last week.
December 21st, Tesla finally gets to join the S&P 500 club, basically the scoreboard for like how the markets are doing.
We're talking one number, the S&P 500, but it's made up of 500 different numbers. Those are the stock prices of the most valuable US companies.
And that's why every financial newsletter you read, including ours, begins with the S&P 500 did blank. That's how the markets did.
And Nick, winter solstice, shortest day of the year, Tesla joins that number at the top of our newsletter.
Mark thy calendars. So Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies over at Tesla?
The S&P 500, Nick, is also like a giant stock smoothie with 500 ingredients.
So the biggest ingredient in this smoothie, honestly, ironically, it's Apple. It's the ingredient.
Right, but Tesla, based on its current stock price, would be number 7 on the list of S&P 500 companies.
Now, a bunch of index funds have to match what's in the S&P 500, which means they have to buy Tesla stock.
So a bunch of fund managers are going to buy Tesla stock to make sure their S&P 500 fund is updated.
And that's why Tesla stock jumped all last week.
Winter solstice, a bunch of buy orders.
Mark that calendar. Jack, for our second story, the diaper industry facing an existential crisis.
Nick, yours and my parents are baby boomers, but I'm actually about to become a parent, and my kid is gonna be a baby buster.
According to experts, we may have a 14% drop in babies next year. We're talking 500,000 fewer cute babies.
Now that means a lot, but it means very bad things for Procter Gamble and Kimberly-Clark, who dominate 80% of the US diaper market with Huggies and Pampers. Finances are big when it comes to family planning.
So Jack and I look back historically, and when we go through recessions, parents seem to hold off because they want to wait till they can afford the crib for the kid.
Now, those who are having kids next year, they tend to be well off because they're having it despite this pandemic.
So Procter Gamble is hoping we're about to enter the era of the fancy diapers.
Nick, these companies are adding extra features, bells and whistles to diapers, and they're jacking up the prices.
Because they want to get those parents next year who are willing to splurge on baby diapers.
Fancy baby diapers.
Fancy. So Jack, what's the takeaway for our buddies over at Procter Gamble dealing with the baby bust?
If the number of customers you have is shrinking, think about just charging them more.
So Procter Gamble doesn't want the diaper sales to shrink. They're whipping up these wild luxe features to justify the luxe price. Jack, can you share the fantastic example?
Yes, Procter & Gamble is partnering with Google to add sensors to diapers that can detect wetness and then notify your phone when your kid's gone potty.
This is wild. Jack and I noticed that Procter & Gamble had a diaper category called Super Premium. Now they have one called Super Super Premium.
Are they calling it Super Super Premium?
Jack, they're calling it with the double adjective.
They're pulling a Gillette. This is like the Mach 8 of diapers. All right, Nick, I'm hungry. I just ordered from Single Pebble. I'm getting the Mach Eel, which tastes like eel, but it's actually mushroom.
Jack, I'm doing Chinese takeout in San Francisco too. We should coordinate better on these things.
You know, Burlington Chinese takeout's legendary. Snackers, follow us at Robinhood Snacks on Instagram.
And subscribe on YouTube at youtube.com/RobinhoodApp.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Can't wait. Let's do it. Snackers, this is Nick, and I own shares of Apple.